What we're doing is rock and roll at its most stripped down, raw. I mean, we stripped away everything you can. There's nothing left to take away. You know, where maybe other artists try to be more progressive and add on. We just try to, keep it as simple as we can.
I know that it's the music that we dig. You know, everything that we do is just what we like. You know, it's. I don't know. We're really not trying to. Like I think a lot of people in bands they try to be a success by doing different things, and we do different things, but we have always believed that we'll be a success by doing what we like, and that's the only way you can be a success.
Such a tease, that thing that compares from my to my knees. You parade it round town forever, but it knows, I'm gonna steal the show, gonna get that thing, baby. That's a fact, baby, I'm just talking about that hot girl smash. Such a pretty box, the whole fancy rappers ain't a whole on time. I try not to think about it, but it's hard. You know he's got it out laying around the yard. Too hot to handle and I'm crying it down. Oh, baby, I'm just talking about that hot girl snatch. Then I'll lay a patch. Oh, baby, I'm just talking about that hot girl snatch.
It's inspired by strippers from the 50s and another age of glamour.
Yeah. What does fascinate you in this glamour image?
It's beautiful.
I think it was the height of Earth culture.
Yeah.
In the
It's
50s. So far.
I can walk down the street and declare myself a queen. Once as a king.
What welcome to another classic album deep dive. Today I'm going to be talking about the third studio album by the Cramps, A Date with Elvis. Now, this title was appropriated from Elvis's compilation album from 1959, also called A Date with Elvis. But aside from that, aside from the fact that Cramps are huge 1950s rockabilly fans, that's pretty much where the comparisons end. The Cramps were an American psychobilly band formed in 1976 by lead singer Lux Interior and lead guitarist and his future wife, Poison Ivy, and she took as her last name Rorschach from the Rorschach test. But they were a blend of rockabilly, garage rock, punk, and campy horror aesthetics, and they blended it all into a style all of their own. They were one of the most influential cult bands of the late 20th century, and they helped define the psychobilly genre, and they shaped the aesthetics of punk, goth, and also underground rock. The album was first released in the UK in 1986 on Big Beat Records. However, it would not see a release in the States until 1990 when it was finally released on Enigma Records. And I'm not entirely sure why it took so long. I suspect because they had been in litigation with their former record label, IRS, and that may have resulted in that 5-year gap. It was recorded at Ocean Way Studios in Hollywood. You have Lux Interior on vocals, Poison Ivy on guitar and bass, and you have Nick Knox on drums. Many people regard this as the Cramps' finest album, and I would tend to agree. It's by far and away my favorite Cramps album, and probably their most accessible to most listeners. But like their previous releases, you have this hybrid of B-movie kitsch, sexual innuendo, Americana parody, and their playful, gothic, kind of campy, macabre humor. The opening track is How Far Can Too Far Go? And you have this twangy, reverb-drenched guitar, sleazy vocals from Lux, and it creates this nostalgic retro vibe with lyrics about pushing the envelope as far as you can.
Baby, reach for the sky. Here's something new you might like to try. I know a place that's far from here, where the squares they won't come near. How far? Yeah, how far? Ooh, how far, baby? Walking too far go. You be the queen of the tractor pulling. Your training gear will break all the rules. I like it tough and I don't talk my kicks. If I had me a hammer, I'd show you some tricks. So how far? How far? Oh, how far, baby? How far can too far go? Let's go now!
The next track, The Hot Pearl Snatch, happens to be my favorite on the album. It is this reverb, feedback-soaked guitar, Lyrics full of that playful innuendo that the Cramps did so well. It's one of the most energetic cuts on the album, and it's this mix of sexual bravado and campy humor. The next track is People Ain't No Good, and this starts off with these children singing the title, and I went on Wikipedia and I looked, and the children are credited as the McMartin Preschool Choir, and I'm like, what is the McMartin Preschool Choir? And so you click on the link, and the McMartin Preschool was this daycare where the parents in charge of the daycare were accused of sexual abuse, but they were never convicted. And there seemed to be this entire debate about, were the children coached? Did the abuse actually happen? This happened back in like the early mid 80s. So I'm not sure, is it kids from this preschool that are doing the singing? I don't know. And I don't mean to get off track here, but it was just kind of a mystery to me. So if you know anything about the background of this song and how it relates to the McMartin Preschool, fill me in the comments section. But it's another campy Cramps classic. It's drenched again in reverb, and it has almost a bluesy flavor to it. And I love Ivy's echoey guitar stabs on this track. The fourth track on side one is the playful What's Inside a Girl. This is very upbeat, it's very catchy, and the Cramps were very much fans of like B movies from the 50s, and so that's what inspired the lyrics here. But everything is, no, I shouldn't say everything, but most of their music is very tongue-in-cheek. And they always straddle this line between parody and playing homage to some of their musical favorites of the 50s and 60s. But this is a great psychobilly classic. And the last track on side one is Can Your Pussy Do the Dog? A controversial title, yes, but again, it's very much tongue-in-cheek. And they're not afraid to push boundaries here, both music and lyrically, but a very fun song. And again, I love the campy, reverb-drenched vocals that give it that 50s nostalgia.
Here, kitty, kitty. You better move along, 'cause a big cat's walk had to break a dawn. Now doggone it, baby. Oh, I said doggone. Hey, can your pussy do the dog? Can your pussy do the dog? Can your pussy do the hound dog, baby? Can your pussy do the dog? Well, this whole mess useless now as a whistle on the plow if your pussy can't do the dog.
The first track on side two, at least on the vinyl copy I have, is Kiss My Ass, which of course is a play on words, haha. But it's a psychedelic ballad, and it kind of reminds me of like Leader of the Pack or some of those grandiose cinematic kinds of girl group songs from back in the early 60s.
Take a magic carpet to the olden days, to a mythical land where everybody lays around in the clouds in a happy days and kiss my ass, kiss my ass. Flamingos stand easy on bended knees, palm trees wave over tropical seas of azure waves and lazy breeze on kiss my ass, kiss my
Corn-Fed Danes is kind of a Bo Diddley style rocker. You again have this reverb-drenched guitar, but it's taken at a very frenetic pace. There are some surf guitar elements here that I really dig. A very exaggerated vocal by Lux. And of course, if you took them at face value, a lot of these lyrics could be considered misogynistic, but it's all meant to be tongue-in-cheek, especially since there's two female members in the band. That kind of softens what otherwise might be taken as offensive kind of lyrics, but I dig this song a lot.
cows down on the farm. Hey, shut the door, you born in a barn? Now I ain't no farmer, that's no fun. Run some tractor till the work's all done. Hey, milk this boss, yeah, I'll buy you a diamond ring. Now good girls can't pay the rent these days, but these corn-fed dames done found a way. One zip that zipper, snap that snap. Round up the cattle in the Cadillac. Come on, whip that cream, baby, till the butter comes. Yeah, shake it, baby, shake it, baby, shake it, baby, shake it, shake it, baby, shake it, baby, shake it, baby, shake it, shake it, baby, shake it, baby, shake it, baby, shake it, shake it, baby, shake it, baby, shake it, baby, shake it, shake that thing, I'll buy you a diamond ring.
The next song, Chicken, might be the first rock song, or any song for that matter, just titled Chicken, which I find kind of funny. It's credited to Lux and Poison Ivy, but it's also credited as traditional. No idea what that exactly means. But again, you got an over-the-top vocal performance by Lux, a lot of heavy guitars, and the lyrics are not very deep, and as you might expect, it is about chicken. And of course, this would not be the first song to actually address chicken in the lyrics. You've got Down the Road a Piece, a song that the Rolling Stones covered. You got Backdoor Man. But I'm not really going to dive deep into the lyrical content.
Going home. I said I'm going home. Going home. Yeah. Well, I'm going home. Yeah, baby. She fixes chicken for me. Yeah, chicken. I said boiled chicken. Any kind of chicken. Boiled chicken, fried chicken, cotton picking chicken. Well, baby. She fixes chicken for me.
The next track is Hot Pool of Woman Need. I love the heavily reverbed rockabilly vocals. Heavy, almost, again, surf rock meets garage rock. The guitars carry the rhythm. The next track is Aloha from Hell, and you got obviously an Elvis Hawaii reference in the title. I love the twangy, thumping bass. Again, Lux with those retro 50s style rockabilly vocals. Another hard rocking retro track that doesn't take itself too seriously. last track is It's Just That Song, which is a cover of a Charlie Feathers song. It's also credited to Ramon Maupin, but it's a weepy kind of a ballad. You know, and I think if Elvis in the 70s, if he had covered a song like this, instead of some of the horrible shit that he covered on those terrible 70s albums that he released, I think his legacy from those later years would have definitely had a bit more artistic credibility. So that is my deep dive into A Date with Elvis. Hopefully, if you haven't heard this record before, you have enjoyed it. Maybe you'll check it out. Thanks again for watching, and take care.